Shelby Bells, it's Shelby. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in for another video. In today's video, you guys, we have to talk about Beauty by Bianca. Beauty by Bianca, I've talked about her several times on my channel at this point. She's been caught up in a lot of drama recently, but in this video, you might actually be surprised because I'm gonna prove here, you guys, I am neutral. Some things are happening to Beauty by Bianca online right now that I think are kind of messed up, and I wanna talk about it. If you're interested in hearing more about that drama, make sure that you keep on watching.
Oh, this isn't about men. Kristen says these men. Okay, so I'm like doing a collab with Lorella. You guys know that. I kind of briefly mentioned it. I'm not like a person that like collabs every 5 seconds. I'm just not like and if they are like whatever, like to each their own, you know? But I'm doing something with Lorella. If you guys want to see it, you can go to the Lorella Instagram, but anything gets on mine too. But like I know, but anyways, it's not makeup related, you guys. But it is something that I use and that I travel with, and I travel a lot. So it's not something that I just slapped my name on and was like, okay, yeah, like this is what we're doing, you know. But I was like, I don't really like reading comments because at the end of the day, like I'm a human and like I do have thick skin. I do. But like sometimes, sometimes when like I do read them and like, sorry, I'm like, I know I'm saying like a lot. But like, and then people make comments about my weight. And somebody else made a comment and they're like, oh, influencers slap their name on anything. But I don't slap my name on anything. And I kind of like take pride in that because I don't just slap my name on anything. I literally, if you guys didn't see it, they're little travel speakers. And I use them around my house and I travel with them and I go to hotels. And so like I use them, I do. And so like even when I'm in my room, like cleaning, like I'll put my speaker in there. I had like, I think it was like a $300 speaker or something like that. And these ones are not $300, but I wanted to do something like that because I like to travel. You go to the beach, go to the park, you can just pull your little speaker out, and I use them a lot. Like I said, I travel a lot. And then I also did a travel bag, which is not, we haven't posted the pictures of that yet, but like a little travel bag. But yeah, I was like reading the comments and like I stopped after like the first 2 comments that I saw. I stopped reading because I was like, no, I can't do this. I can't. But like I know, like I've gained weight, obviously. Like but like but I just like, I look so ugly right now. I hate myself. But today will be day 4 at the gym. And like I know when I gain weight, I don't really like making videos and I don't really want to go live, like because those comments do get to me because I do like have issues like with eating, because like I'll lose a bunch of weight because like I'll barely eat anything because people like think it's necessary to like comment on people's weight, and it's just, I guess I don't want my boyfriend to come down here. But my whole life, like I've just never been like happy with myself. Like even after I got like my mommy makeover and everything, like I've just never been happy, and I know that's obviously something wrong in my head. But when I saw that comment, they're like, oh, she gained a lot of weight. First of all, the camera does add a little bit of weight, but I just stopped reading them after that because I'm like, where do people like think it's okay? So like I'm supposed to be like happy about like this collab and everything, and then all I'm reading is like these people that are being disgusting. I don't know.
Okay guys, before we get into that, if you are new here, my name is Shelby. I am the crazy cat lady of the drama community here on YouTube. I bring you the tea 7 days a week with the help of my investigative research team, Mr. and Miss Katie. Come here, Mr. Katie. This is Mr. Kitty. He is the face of the operation here at it's ShelbyE Operations, and he is so cute. He's a beautiful Mancune kitty. I also have Miss Kitty, who's a chunky little calico kitty, and she's really the brains behind everything. She finds all of my receipts. Every receipt is certified and approved by Miss Kitty. Now, if for some reason there's a receipt from Mr. Kitty, it might not be Mr. Kitty. You don't want to be on the camera right now, baby. You don't want to be held, baby. Sometimes Mr. Kitty's receipts are not completely accurate. We're working on that with him. So if you see a receipt and it's not quite so accurate, it might be Mr. Kitty's fault. But that's okay, Mr. Kitty. He's doing the best he can. He's got the looks, not the brains of the operation. So anyway, if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. If you do like that kind of content, I am so close to 5,000 subscribers, so I'd really love it if you joined our family here by clicking the subscribe button. Anyway, let's get into the drama. Beauty by Bianca. Oh my god. I have talked about Beauty by Bianca a lot on my channel in the past, primarily with her involvement in drama with Rosalie Delgado, Karina Garcia, and more recently with Nick Snyder and Dustin Daly. However, this video is not going to be about that. I have had my opinions about Bianca in the past. I've thought that she's pretty problematic. I've thought that she, you know, is not really that great of a person. Mr. Kitty, don't mess with that baby while I'm filming. He always does this. They love plastic bags, so sometimes I'll leave a plastic bag on the floor for him to play with, but he loves to rustle in it right when I'm filming. Mr. Kitty, you haven't rustled with that bag all day. And as soon as I decide to start filming, Mr. Kitty, you decide to rustle with the bag. What's the meaning behind that, Mr. Kitty? I don't know what it is, you guys, but you just ignore him in the background. He's so distracted, you guys already know. I haven't always liked what Beauty by Bianca has done. I haven't always agreed on what she's done, primarily when it comes to Nick and Dustin's house. By the way, you guys, this has nothing to do with this video, but I didn't want to make a whole video on this, but I will just say in this video here, big condolences to Nick and Dustin and Jen Gerard. Their house burned to the ground that they live in outside of Dallas, and it's just the saddest thing. Their 2 kitties passed away in the fire, and it's just such a sad, horrible thing that happened to them. So if you don't follow Nick and Dustin on Twitter like that, then you might not know, but that did happen to them recently. So we are sending them all the love and the, you know, prayers if you do pray for healing, and I know they're going to come out of this and rebuild and everything, but it's just such a tragic, sad thing that happened to them. So my condolences to you guys. And I told them on Twitter and everything, I know I'm all the way in Houston, but if there's anything that I can do for you, please let me know. I'm here for you. Leave your condolences for Nick and Dustin and Jen in the comment section down below. But let's talk about Beauty by Bianca. So in a nutshell, I have not always agreed with everything that Beauty by Bianca has done. However, she went on to her live stream onto Facebook. You guys know she goes live on Facebook all the time, does her makeup, just talks and does all kind of stuff on live. That's kind of really where she is more relevant and stuff on social media. She went on to Facebook Live. I was sad to kind of watch what was happening and what was going on. So she was emotional, she was upset. It looks like people are like coming at Beauty by Bianca for her weight. They're making fun of her for the way that she looks. Apparently she's gained a little bit of weight, and people are making fun of her for that. You guys already know. If you've been subscribed to my channel for a while, you already know my stance on this. I don't think it's ever appropriate to attack somebody for the way they look, for the body that they're in. I don't think that's appropriate. I don't think it's nice or cool, or I think it's just a low blow, and probably the lowest most not creative thing you could attack somebody for is for how they look. I really, really don't get down with that. So I felt the need to kind of make a video in defense of Bianca. And that's gonna be surprising to a lot of you that watch my channel. Now, does the fact that I don't think people should make fun of how Bianca looks mean that I'm like totally team Bianca and think that like she deserves like, you know, forgiveness for everything that she's done and all that stuff? No, I don't. But I don't think that people should come after them for the way that they look. It's just like, when you think about it, every single person on this planet has an insecurity for the way, some part of the way their body looks. It could be their weight, it could be their hair, it could be, you know, their nose, it could be eczema, or, you know, it could be anything really. To come after somebody and to make fun of them or to cast judgment on somebody for the way their body looks or for their physical appearance is just wrong. And I'm really, really against that. Really, really against that. I am so for body positivity and loving the skin that you're in and owning it. And I don't think, and this is not something new, you guys. I have previously told my friends that I don't think it's cool if they do that kind of stuff. I put out a video literally this week saying how I ended a friendship that I had because this person would always come after me and make fun of me for my looks or joke around with me about how my body looks. This person called me a fat hippopotamus. And like, I stopped engaging with that. I stopped. I don't like that kind of behavior. And I will separate myself from anybody who does that. It becomes difficult when it's like your comment section on your videos. When your comment section on your post is just filled with people hating on you for your body image and the way it looks. It's just, there's something seriously wrong with people who choose to do that. If you want to call me a bitch, if you want to call Bianca a bitch, if you want to say that she's like a nasty person for what she did to Nick and Dustin, if you want to say that, you know, whatever you want to say about her character or whatever, go for it. If you want to talk about my character, go for it. But when you start talking about people's physical appearance and things they can't control, or if it's something that she can control, like her weight or whatever, and she's actively working towards fixing it or getting her body back in order or whatever, then why do we make fun of people for that? Why do we come after people for that? It makes me so mad. It makes me so mad and so irritated because we are all imperfect beings and we are all beautiful the way that we are. If everybody was walking around here looking the same exact way, the world would be so boring. And I know Mr. Kitty feels the same way too, because here's the thing about Mr. Kitty. He is very fluffy, but he's got a tummy underneath all that fluff, and so he doesn't like it either, you know? And the thing is, Mr. Kitty says that even though he knows he's a gorgeous Maine Coon kitty, right, Mr. Kitty? That the thing is, people also made fun of him for the way he looks. And the thing is, he has his own insecurities too. Every person on this planet has their insecurities about the way that they look. So I really think it says more about the person who's making fun of the person for the way that they look or whatever their looks may be than it does about the person being made fun of. It's really low. It's almost like the people that make fun of people for their looks, whatever, are so upset and unhappy with themselves and something about their own physical appearance, probably the thing that they're making fun of the other person for, that they just choose to do that to try and put themselves, you know, bring themselves up and put the other person down. They see this beautiful woman, because Bianca's beautiful. They see this beautiful woman who's pretty confident walking around here, you know, in her crop tops and, you know, and all that stuff. And they see her walking around and they're like, I wish I had the confidence to do that. And they don't, and so they decide to knock her. And you know what? I can relate to that because you guys, I walk around in crop tops. And I'm a plus size woman. I walk around in crop tops and people come after me and they talk about my body and all this stuff. And it's like, bitch, I'll do it right now. Like, I am a work in progress. I've been working on my body and I'm not ashamed of that. I'm not ashamed of the way that I look or the progress that I've been making on my body. You know, cue the hate comments, cue the hate posts, whatever. But I do this because I'm working on myself. And I'm proud of the progress that I made. And I know that if you want to comment on me for the way that I look, that's a more reflection of you than it is of me. I just feel bad for Bianca in that situation. I think that if there's ever a situation, it doesn't matter who the creator is or who the person is, I think that it's pretty safe to say that if there's ever a situation where someone's being attacked for their body or the way they look, I think it's safe to say that I'm gonna stand up for them. because I don't think that's right. I think it's totally disgusting, nasty behavior, and I hate it. Bianca, I know you don't watch my videos. Do you watch my videos? I don't know. Bianca, if you watch this video, you're beautiful. Don't let haters get to you like that. I haven't agreed with everything that you've done in the past. I don't agree with a lot of the stuff that's happened, but at the same time, no one deserves to be attacked for the way they look. I have to stand my ground with that, and I will always stand up for people when they're being attacked for something like that. So I don't know, that's proof that I can be non-biased and kind of like neutral when it comes to things, because I can't rock with that. I can't deal with that, and I'm sorry that made you cry, Bianca. I mean, for her to cry because of that, that's really getting to her. The world is such a hard place to navigate for a woman in regards to physical appearance. I mean, we're expected so much. We're expected to look completely put together all the time. Our bodies are expected to be perfect. While we pump out babies for people, it's supposed to be perfect all the time. We're expected to, you know, keep the house clean, the food cooked, all the laundry done, take care of the kids, but also don't forget you have to help out with the bills. We're expected to be, you know, proper and a lady, but also not weak. If we're strong, then we're seen as too independent and damaged. But if we're weak, we're seen as like a pushover. You can't win being a woman. You really can't. And so I just really, really don't like when people come after people for their looks. I really don't. I'm getting off on a tangent here and I don't want to do that. So I think we're going to end that whole discussion here. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think about people attacking Beauty by Bianca for her looks. Let me know how you feel about all that stuff. You know, like what do you think? Do you struggle with anything as far as physically with your appearance? And how does that affect you when people comment on it and people make fun of it? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear from you. And aside from that, guys, I think that's going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel down below. Don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified of all my future videos when they do post. Remember, all Shelby bells ring the bell. And yeah, guys, I am so close to 5,000 subscribers. So give me a little subscribe and join the Shelby Bell family. I love it so much. Again, we're revamping everything around here, so forgive the construction and the bare space here. Just forgive that. It'll be put together pretty soon. But aside from that, you guys, if you enjoyed today's video, YouTube should be suggesting a couple down here for you to choose from. So I'd love it if you did that. And aside from that, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.